Hello and welcome to IMS YouTube channel. Now, today is a very important discussion which we are conducting for future aspirants of Shaheed Sukdev College of Business Studies, BBA, FIA and BMS courses. Unarguably the number one courses for BMS and BBA FIA in India. So today we have students who have joined IMS for their preparation and have finally converted Shaheed Sukdev College of Business Studies. So we have many questions, of course, as future aspirants. What should be the strategy? How should we go about it? How to balance boards as well as this preparation? Should we prepare alongside boards or we should first focus on boards? So many different questions in the minds of students as well as parents. And what are the future for these courses? For non-engineering, non-medicine, management courses like these, what are the future? These are the questions which are there in the minds of students as well as parents. To answer all these questions, we are here for this video. So let me begin with introducing my wonderful guests, three students. So Medhansh, first with you, introduce yourself. What is your, as I've told your name, what are your courses which you have converted, colleges which you have converted in school? Yes, Medhansh.
Good morning, sir. My name is Medhansh. I am from Delhi. I am currently pursuing the BBA FIA course in Shaheed Sukdev College of Business Studies. I did my schooling from FIA Academy, Delhi in the Commerce with Maths stream. I had converted IIM Rohtak and I had rank 17 in BBA for IP University, rank 51 for BCom and rank 53 for Eco Honors.
And finally, you are studying in Shaheed Sukdev, BBA FIA, right?
Yes.
Shreyansh, yes.
Yeah, so again, I'm Shreyansh Karnwal. I am pursuing the BMS course at Shaheed Sukdev College. I have done my schooling with a commerce background from Cambridge School, Indrapuram. Apart from Shaheed Sukdev, I had converted IIM Rohtak, IIM Jammu and IIM Bodh Gaya. So that's about it.
Great, Shreyansh. Vishesh.
Good morning, sir.
Your name is very beautiful, Vishesh. So you are Vishesh and you are studying in CBS, yes.
Good morning, sir. My name is Vishesh and I am currently pursuing course BMS from Shaheed Sukdev College of Business Studies. And I've completed my schooling from St. Teresa's School in Indrapuram and with the Commerce with Maths stream. And I've converted IIM Shillong as well.
Okay, yes. Great. So Medhansh, Shreyansh and Vishesh. So now, obviously, you prepared for CUET, you prepared for, as you told about, prepared for IPMAT also. Because in Delhi University, the allocation happens, right? So you give the preference sheet to various colleges and courses in Delhi University, and you give the preference sheet, and then the allotment happens. So the first reaction when you saw that your Shaheed Sukdev allotment has been done for BBFIA, what was your first reaction, Medhansh? And to Shreyansh and Vishesh, to all three of you, this question, the first reaction when you saw that you have been allocated this course?
Sir, I think it was a very bright moment for me. I was hoping that I could just get in the college, and when I just saw that I got allocated in that, it was very unexplainable feeling for me.
And reaction of your parents?
They were very happy. They congratulated me. When I told my cousins, when I told my relatives, they were also very happy. So it was a very cheerful moment for me and my family.
Do you remember that moment, Shreyansh? Can you recall that moment for us?
Yeah, so actually, let's not jump into the moment directly. It was a process of a few days. We knew the preference list, the results were coming out soon. So I spent quite a lot of time calculating the expected cutoff and seeing whether my score fits it or not. And at the end, when the result actually came, all my relatives were happy, my cousins were happy. My mother was like almost crying at that point. But my father was very nonchalant and chill about it for some reason. But yeah, it was quite a beautiful moment for me, a major part of my...
And Vishesh?
It was an unforgettable moment for me because it was my dream college, Shaheed Sukdev. And I also prepared for IPMAT, but my main aim was through CUET and mainly Sahih Sukdev. So everyone was happy, and I was not able to believe that I converted Shahid Sukdev. So it was parents were like way too much happy. My mom almost started crying, and my father is in police, so he did not give much reactions, but he was way too happy.
Let's just get back to our journey from your school, joining IMS, and finally to Shaheed Sukdev. When did you all first decided or heard about Shaheed Sukdev? This is the college which you want to target. This is the course which you want to target. Yes, beginning with, let's say, Midhansh. Yeah.
Sir, I think the starting portion of my 12th was just devoted to finding about the colleges, every college, what are the good courses, what are the good colleges, and a name that that was on top was in a lot of list was Shaheed Sukdev. So that's how.
So how did you hear about Shaheed Sukdev? From your seniors, from IMS, from where did you have this target set in mind? I have to target this college.
Sir, I think the main factor for me was that I wanted to do a course which was not very traditional, which was something professional. That's why that's why the BBA FIA course was a good target for me. And also reading about the past history on the IMS portal as well as on other news sites.
So you heard about Shaheed Sukdev, right? And you Shreyans, have you heard of Shaheed Sukdev, let's say in school or let's say from other sources?
So I got to know about Shaheed Sukdev much later in my prep. So I started with IPMAT. So it was a decision between CUET and IPMAT. And in the initial stage, I chose IPMAT. So I wasn't very keen on going to DU. Cut to the board exams and then the selection process. I got to know about Shaheed Sukdev. I looked at the statistics of the school and how the culture is. I stalked people on LinkedIn and I realized that is a very good option for me. So that's how I got to know about it. Yeah.
Okay, and Vishesh?
I got to know about Shahid Sukdev at my school in class 11. My mentor, he told me about everything, IPMAT, CUET, and which college I should target. And from there only, from class 11th, I got to know about this college and start preparing. My main aim was CUET till that time also. But my mentor has conveyed that IPMAT will be a much better option. But at the back of my mind, I was clearly focused to CUET.
And what was your preparation plan? Because you were all studying obviously in school, and board is a different ball game altogether. And there's always a pressure from the parents, from the society. We start with you, Shreyans. What was your preparation plan for CUET, IPMAT along with boards? Yeah.
Yeah, so the path of pursuing IPMAT is quite a tough one because you don't just have boards to deal with, but also the CUET exams, right? So my approach to this was, after the pre-boards, give as many mocks as you can, try to complete your syllabus on time. And when the board exam approaches, say start of Feb, so my entire focus was on the board examination, and not just to pass it, but I went with an aim to top, and that's what I did. I was the school topper.
What was your percentage in your boards?
It was 97%.
97%. Yeah. This is very important point here. I want to tell our viewers, students, future aspirants, parents that boards are very, very important without any doubt. And you have a tie-breaking rule also in Delhi University, where many students score similar kind of scores in CUET, and the tie-breaking rule gets in. And then the best of 3 in your board, best of 4. Also, if you're targeting MBA from IIMs after your graduation, there also 10th and 12th board marks matter. The very good point, I must say, Shreyans, that you focused on your board. And Midhansh, how did you handle CUET / IPMAT plus boards together? How did you handle this pressure?
Sir, I think that in the CUET there are a lot of subjects. I think the domain part was similar to my board exams. So I was also studying for the board, so it helped me in the domain. I think that the GT portion was getting clear through the IPMAT prep. I think that you cannot ignore your boards because it is a huge factor in your CV, and main factor is that those subjects are similar to the ones you choose in your domain subjects. So you have to prepare for them nonetheless. So it is better to prepare for them from day one. My preparation schedule was that I used to attend the classes, then I used to go home and attempt the benchmarker test, which were available on the IMS portals to see if I was lacking in any concept or was it good enough. And the second thing was that I used to give a lot of mock tests to identify the areas which were strong and the areas in which I needed to work upon, and then I would target those areas only and give specific mocks and tests for those areas. So that was my preparation schedule.
And Vishesh?
Yes, if I talk about mine, I stated earlier that I got to know about CUET and all in class 11. So I had a deep conversation with my mentor, so that whether I should focus board only or that CUET, that is after 12th. So she told me that you should primarily focus on board before 12th, and you have some sort of time like 1 to 2 months after the 12th boards, where you can take crash course or something to boost your studying. So I've mainly focused on boards, and domain subjects are similar to the CUET syllabus.
And what about general test, general aptitude test,
General
the third section of
aptitude
CUT?
like saw videos and stuffs from online and persuaded with that. Mainly, I did not focus GAT on before 12th.
After the
after board, I mainly focused.
right. Okay, if you had to share one exam day mantra, the day on which your general test or maths or language test was there, what was that exam day mantra for future aspirants?
All right.
So I'm just taking you back to all those dready,
Quite a lot of
yeah,
PTSD there, quite a lot to unpack. The exam mantra would be that don't stress it a day before. Whatever preparation you have to do it 2 to 3 days before, and give yourself a buffer period, a time for your mind to rest and reconciliate everything you've learned in the past few months. So that was my main strategy before the IPM Indore exam and the CVT exams as well.
Brilliant. Yes, you cannot have the last day preparation going for. Yes. During the preparation, any moments when you felt demotivated, stuck, how to go about it, and then whom to approach? Anything you want to share during your preparation at IMS also? Yeah. Anyone? Let's begin with you, Midanesh. Yeah.
I think that the main, a significant demotivating factor was like when I gave my first mock test, I had a very low score. I scored around 70%. So I thought that if I'm not able, and that mock test was not covering all of the topics. It was for specific topics only. So I thought that if I'm not able to do a mock test with good marks, how will I appear for the CUET exam? But ultimately, I took it as a motivating factor to I just wanted that I do all my hard work, I give my all, and at the end, I will accept whatever the result will be. So I just went on to study those topics and reattempt mock tests.
Right. And Shreyansh, because during preparation, there are many days, many moments when you are not scoring very well, and demotivation is always there. Now, how do you overcome that actually?
So exactly what happened with me before the Indore exam. So as you mentioned, see, in the starting phase, you learn, and you have low expectations because you haven't got that much knowledge yet. But a week before my IPMAT Indore exams, the score started to drop from 200 and they dropped till 141, which was my last mock I gave 2 days before the exam. Now at that stage, there are negative thoughts, right? But at that point, you have to make sure that those thoughts are not fueled by your negative thinking. Those are two separate things. So that was a time when I knew that now it is enough. I can stop now. I looked at the formulas once, and the day before the exam, I did nothing. And multiple times you'll encounter this situation where you'll be in settled out. That's totally fine. You don't have to move towards clarity. Just remember that consistency is key. Even in that time, remain consistent. That's the main point.
Let's talk about your preparation time at IMS. So, you have mentioned about mocks and IMS portal. So how did IMS help you? Any particular, mentor, any class, any strategy, anything which stood out during your preparation at IMS? Yes.
For me, the portals were the most helpful. especially giving the mock tests, because getting the solution and a video solution there and then is very good, and I think it was even more productive than the actual classes for me, because that's how I used to study, right? So I think that was quite a good resource to have.
Any specific mentor you remember? Any class? Any example you want to give? Anything? No. Okay. And what about you, Vishesh?
If I talk about my demotivating factor, my verbal ability was very weak, and talking about general knowledge, that was also weak. So IMS helped me to get a confidence in verbal ability and GAT questions. And if I talk about a faculty member, I would really consider Shaheed Khan sir, that he taught me quants. So that really helped me
For
and
your GT
boost my
for GTOs.
study.
And you?
Sir, I think that a very good factor in which IMS helped me was when you gave the mock test, you had text solution, and if you got a question wrong, you had text solutions and video solutions. So sometimes it is like you are not able to understand even when you look at the text solution, because you are applying a concept and it cannot be depicted in a text solution. So the video solution would make that clear. I think that the portal was very sufficient to help you prepare for any exam. I think Vidur sir was a great mentor for me. He took my mock interviews. He was a very good. He motivated me in times when I was demotivated, and helped me on my strategies on how to prepare.
Great. And if you could give, one piece of advice to current aspirants of CUET, IPMAT, the future aspirants who will be targeting, let's say, in 2026.
I think that it is very stressful, to prepare for a lot of these exams, IPMAT, CUET and everything. I think that the main factor is that you need to be able to, do your hobbies as well. Take out time for yourself, because it gets very stressful and monotonous to just wake up every day and study. So taking out those breaks for yourself helps you re-energize to prepare further, to go to further topics.
Right. Shreyans?
I think my answer would be that my advice to students would be that it's a long process from your pre-boards to the final CUET exam. That's from November to your June. So it's a long process and you'll be stressed out in the entire time. But during that process, there shouldn't be a mismatch in your expectations and your skills. So please make sure that you have the right amount of expectation, because that leads to the self-doubt, which it circles back to the same point. Ensure that you are practicing well, don't stress too much, and even if you feel like you are in some sort of self-doubt, speak with your mentors, speak with your parents, take a day off. That would be my main advice. Yeah.
Yes, one piece of advice I would like to give, that don't stress out like preparations for IPMAT and CUET from class 11th, class 12th. Like I have many friends who have taken coaching from class 11th, and they not only they do not focus on boards mainly. They started preparing for IPMAT and CUET from an early phase. That I didn't, because I don't feel like I should focus CUET first. I think I should focus on boards, then gradually increase my preparation for IPMAT and CUET.
Okay. Let's talk about Shaheed Sukdev. So how's life at CBS so far? Yes.
A little hectic, to be honest, but I think that
Run through your daily routine or a weekday routine or a weekend routine, yeah.
So I wake up at 7, reach college by 9 a.m. Generally, we have classes from 9 to say 5:30 or 4:30. If one or two classes get cancelled, we have a 1 hour break. It is a little hectic, to be honest, but I think that the exposure I'm getting is making it up for me. I think that a very good factor is that you have a lot of peer learning in this college, because you have a lot of students who are the toppers of their school in this college, and everyone wants to top in this college. So the learning that you can derive from your peers, and you have to push yourself to be able to score well. So I think that is a very good factor in this college.
Shreyans?
So
Academic rigor, features of CBS, clubs, internship. How has been life so far at CBS?
It has been quite hectic. If you are a student at CBS, there's this saying that you will get an adequate amount of sleep, but that sleep would be on the weekend. So classes from 9 to 5:30, and then apart from that, you have your life projects, which you'll get to know more about, consulting, finance. You have so much to do. And honestly, I haven't had lunch in a month. I mean, I've been skipping my lunch because the lunch break which I get are usually taken up by SOC work, society work, or some sort of assignment. But yeah, I think my analogy for this is I look at CBS as a pressure chamber, which by the end of 3 years converts us into those gems or diamonds. So this is the process.
So yeah, ठीक है तो विशेष.
Yes, I will agree with these two. Like CBS is hectic, like 9 to 5 classes, then assignments, SOC works, and extracurriculars like currently CFL is going. So like it's little bit hectic, little bit more. And the Friday is the best day we can think of, because Friday, Saturday, Sunday we got 3 days to like redevelop our energy and gather energy together to for next Monday. Like Sunday is also
It's hectic. This is what we can get out of the answers from these three students of CBS, that life is hectic. And how do you see CBS shaping your career goals? Yes, Medhansh.
Sir, as I said, the exposure we are getting is unmatched. Because, let's say, for example, I take a subject statistics. It is teaching me ways which I can really apply in solving problems in the corporate world. Those tips and tricks and how something actually works. Also, the society culture is very good at CBS. You know, it gives you exposure. We take podcasts in different societies. We do live projects, and live projects help you in just getting the experience of the corporate culture. And we have a very good alumni network. So we have people who can guide us through our journey. So I think that is a very good thing that we have at our college.
And Shreyansh, any plans already made? MBA or placement or startup? Have you decided you're in the first year, right? All three of you are in the first semester. So any plans already formed or still figuring it out?
So I think I would say I'm still figuring it out. It's good to be spontaneous. And about the exposure, you're exposed not just to startups through live projects, but you write cold mails, you interact with alumni. There's a lot of avenues in finance, consulting. So this is the period where you get to know about new stuff and you get to, experiment with it. So I think being spontaneous here is a good thing.
Okay. You, Vishesh?
In my opinion, I do not have a solid plan, but yes, I think I should. In my opinion, I think I will start CAT preparation from second year, as what I've listened from my mentors.
So you're thinking of MBA?
Yes, as I listened from mentors, they suggested me like enjoy the first year of your college and start preparing with the second year. And from like talk about now, I'm thinking of a startup idea. I have an idea, and we are in development.
Very good. Great. Okay. So let's have some, let's have a fun round. Rapid fire. Okay. So I'll post a question and then you have to, anyone can answer. Favorite hangout spot near College of Business Studies?
Ground.
Ground.
The shop outside.
Okay. So Shreyan says the shop and Vishesh says the ground. Vedhansh?
Nescafe near ground.
Okay. Right. Great. Best food item in and around campus?
Fries.
Fries.
Okay. Great. Most active society on campus, one by one. So Medhansh, most active society on campus.
Most active.
So you're from BBA, FIA, right? Yes.
Most active society in terms of like what?
The active society, which you can see visibly.
Okay, so we see a lot of sessions by the financial societies.
Okay, Shreyans?
180 and IFSA, 180 DC and IFSA are societies which are in other colleges as well, but here they are very active. The group is filled all day with some sort of work, some sort of volunteering required. So yeah.
Vishesh?
In my opinion, Parishram, the sports society.
Parishram Sports Society. Okay. IMS memory you will never forget, Midhansh.
When I got center rank 2 in one of my mock tests.
Very good. Great. Shyash.
Most of my memories were outside the classroom, so it's hard to pinpoint one for me.
Okay. Vishesh.
I think that I was in IMS when the 12th result came out and everyone celebrated there. Like, it was an unforgettable moment.
Okay. What's your go-to song during preparation of CUT/IPMAT? Remember any song? ये गाना गाते थे जब बहुत जरा स्ट्रेस होता रहा या बहुत खुशी होती थी.
I used to have a song which I would just listen to when
And what was that song?
it is Atlantis by Seafreight.
Okay.
I used to listen a lot when it used to get hectic to just calm my mind.
Shyash.
Any song from the Queen, so I think Bohemian Rhapsody was something I heard a lot.
Vishesh.
I do not have any go-to song, but I have a favorite song writer. Like, it's a DHH, so it's named See the Moth.
Okay, right. Great. Okay. So, perfect. And finally, we are almost at the end of the session. If you had to summarize your CBS journey so far in one line for future aspirants, what would you say? Yes, Midhansh.
First of all, the experience is unmatched. The corporate exposure is unmatched. I think that if you didn't know about this college yet, you should start researching for it. Look at the reports, look at the statistics. It will help you in analyzing yourself how good of a college it is. And secondly, I think that there is a stigma around Delhi University that classes will get cancelled and attendance doesn't matter. It doesn't apply.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. पढ़ाई बहुत अच्छी होती है, right? Yeah, Shreyash.
Yeah, so definitely not the average DU experience which we expect. It was quite the 2 months seemed like a long time. So I would say it's quite an interesting journey. Come with an open mind, come to learn more. Don't come with a laid back approach is what I would say. And my journey, I think that wraps it up, I guess. That's how it has been for me.
If I wrap up my journey, I have observed that it is very academic dedicated, and which is a nice thing to grow, to learn something. And obviously there is some extracurricular activities that we should focus on. So it is the motivating journey, and I hope seek forward for more opportunities.
So this is it. You have understood what CBS is. Hectic, of course, without any doubt. From all the three students, this was one thing which came, that it is a hectic college, hectic studies. One second, कोई ऐसा माइंड में मत रखो कि ड्यू कॉलेज बहुत अच्छी पढ़ाई होती है, क्लासेस ऑन टाइम है, बहुत कुछ है, सोसाइटीज आर देयर, सो यू विल हैव एम्पल अपॉर्चुनिटीज टू ग्रो, राइट? Come with an open mind, as Shan said, and target Shahid Sukdev for business studies for BBA, FIA and BMS. And one thing I wanted to say, that this year, 2025 graduate students of IIM Ahmedabad, top 3 students, the top 3, yes, graduate MBA students of IIM Ahmedabad, top 3 are from Shahid Sukdev. That is the legacy which we are talking about, Shahid Sukdev. And the experiences shared by students will definitely help you to plan your study for CUT, for IPMAT, and prepare well, work hard, keep on learning and keep on growing. That is the message from IMS. All the best. God bless you. And thank you for watching this video.